Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ English channel. I am Praveen Mishra and we are going to start today's topic, that is the burning topic or the hot topic for the day. As you can see on your screen, a name is mentioned, that is Northeastern India. And we are talking about the economic corridors that we are about to see that would change or transform, just simply transform the connectivity as well as the future growth and development scope of our Northeast. Northeast, simply speaking, rich culture, rich diversity, beautiful landscape, wonderful people, everything is awesome. Then why still we struggle with Northeast's growth and development? Yes, the hilly terrain boundaries, the mountain, the hills, they are one of the reasons, no doubt in that. But apart from that, the biggest reason is the trade connectivity. The connectivity simply, okay? That doesn't mean that Northeast doesn't have railways, roads, bridges, tunnels, highways, and so on. Yes, it does has. But we know it very well that India's Northeast is connected with us, with the northern and the southern belt, with just one particular location known as the Chicken Neck Corridor or the Siliguri Corridor. Because of which we know it very well that between in northern India and northeast India, there is a whole nation existing known as not so good Bangladesh, right? Not so good, we know it very well why not so good, but let it be. So, India's connectivity within, we talk about the belts of North India and the Northeast India. There is just one single route when it comes to the road connectivity. That is Siliguri Corridor or the Chicken Neck Corridor. And apart from that, there is no other such routes available, which makes the connectivity very costly and apart from that, time taking on the same side. So in order to eliminate this, the Indian government has came forward with some wonderful plans that we are going to discuss in the next couple of minutes. As what we can see, implementing a transnational corridor requires strong bilateral cooperation, regulatory approvals, and logistical coordination, which is becoming difficult due to the turmoil in Bangladesh, as we can see the image. A nation which has ousted its incumbent prime minister due to some external undue influences. What are these external undue influences? We know it very well. What we can expect from the interim government there? What we can expect from the person named as Muhammad Yunus, who has created all the controversies, all the conspiracies just to grab the power? Yes, we cannot expect anything from the state of Bangladesh presently. Don't know about the upcoming future, but at present, Bangladesh has become an adversary, not a friend. And forget about Bangladesh, we don't have to worry about that. Yes, no doubt in that. But we have to worry about our Northeast, your Northeast, my Northeast, our Northeast. And we need to protect it. We need to enhance the productivity, connectivity at every possible chance, at any cost, right? And for that sake, what we have got, yes, the chicken neck or the Siliguri corridor. But apart from that, we need to enhance it as well. And so far, this particular purpose, the newly proposed economic corridors, two newly proposed economic corridors, that is the Hilly Mahendraganj Transnational Economic Corridor, the first one, and the second one will be the Bhutan Bodoland Bay of Bengal, in short B3 corridor. They hold the potential to revolutionize connectivity, trade, and security in the region. So, from just one Siliguri corridor to B3 corridor and Hilly Mahendraganj corridor, we are about to witness, about to encounter two new corridors as well that will enhance trade, security, as well as the productivity of the whole nation, right? So what we need to understand here, the very first thing, from Bengal to Meghalaya, that is the Hilly Mahendraganj corridor. What it is an ambitious initiative, no doubt in that, aimed at enhancing the road as well as rail connectivity of Meghalaya and the broader northeastern region with mainland India through Bangladesh. Yes, It's difficult, but at any cost, as I stated, it needs to be done. It needs to be implemented. It needs to have the physical format from the papers. It needs to have the physical existence, right? And that shall provide us some metaphysical relief when it comes to the growth and development of our Northeast, right? So the hilly Mahendraganj corridor, the name is, okay, from where? From Bengal, that is from West Bengal to Meghalaya, okay, crossing through the regions of Bangladesh. So what the concept here further is, hilly in West Bengal and Mahendraganj in Garo Hills, that is Meghalaya. Okay, both of our these states, they do share the boundaries with Bangladesh. Okay, along with 54 boundaries, along with 54 rivers, we also share more than 4,000 kilometers of long land boundary with Bangladesh. And two of those states of India, those who share the borders, they are, one is West Bengal and another one is Meghalaya. So in West Bengal, we have got a location that is hilly, and in Meghalaya, we have got a location known as Mahendraganj. Okay, so from hilly to Mahendraganj, we will be connecting, okay, the areas with the roads that are crossing through the state of Bangladesh, the unthankful state of Bangladesh, right? Not just the road, but yes, also the rail connectivity should be there, right? And apart from that, the next thing, if you can see here, this red strip, it represents the hilly Mahendraganj corridor, and thus blue strip, it represents the B3 corridor. B3 as in Bay of Bengal, Bodoland and Bhutan, right? So these three locations, so Bhutan, Bay of Bengal and Bodoland are the locations that are to be connected in the B3 corridor, and in the hilly Mahendraganj corridor, that is hilly in West Bengal to Mahendraganj in Meghalaya. And Mahendraganj falls in which particular hills? It falls in the Garo Hills, right? So that is to be noted for the sake of prelims. And now, talking about the B3 corridor, specifically Bhutan, Bodoland, Bay of Bengal. Okay, what it is? In short, B3 strategic initiative to connect Bhutan with the Bay of Bengal through Assam and Meghalaya. Okay, so this corridor aims to facilitate simply the smoother trade and transportation. Why do we need this? We have already discussed, but a fact that shouldn't be forgotten, right? Currently, 95% of exports from Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh are transported via road through the Siliguri corridor, with the remaining 5% relying on the rail. 95% of the exports, 95%, right, are done through the road, and only the 5% through the rail. And the only route available is the Siliguri corridor. God forbid, if this happens by chance, that with Bangladesh, our relations are already sore, and in case we go ahead with any type of full-fledged war, then Bangladesh can attack Siliguri corridor, as Bangladesh knows it very well that it is our weak nerve, right? As if we lose Siliguri corridor, if in case any unavoidable circumstances happen, then what will happen? The connectivity to the rest of the Northeast will be lost immediately by India, right? And this we cannot let happen at any cost. And so that's why this data is in front of you, and it tells us that why the B3 corridor and hilly Mahendraganj corridor is badly needed for us, right? So the heavy dependence on this narrow corridor creates logistical bottlenecks and poses security risks, and the proposed corridors will obviously help ease the burden on the chicken neck by offering alternative trade and transport routes. So that is why it is needed, and that is why it is being discussed. Okay, guys, so please remember at the crux, B3 corridor, that is Bhutan, Bodoland, Bay of Bengal, and the hilly Mahendraganj corridor. Hilly, it is in West Bengal, going through the Mahendraganj, that is in the Garo Hills of Meghalaya. Okay, 95% of the trade that is being exported, that is the products being exported from Assam, Meghalaya and so on, is through the road connectivity, and only the 5% through the rail. And this enhancement or the creation or the construction of the corridors, that is B3 and the Hilli Mahendraganj, will provide us an impetus with regard to the connectivity as well as the providing enhancement towards the growth and development potential of our Northeast. Okay, guys, so that's it with this session right now. Hope you enjoyed it. And please do let me know your available feedback into the comment box. See you all in the very next session. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.